Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to start the Angular 20. And what are the content we are going to cover inside this Angular 20? So first of all, we'll go with the introduction. Then we'll see how we can do the environment setups. Because before starting to learn any technologies, we have to go and have to install the softwares and make our environment ready so we can go and we can learn the concept. Then we'll go and we'll see about the file structure, whatever the file structure created by default by Angular. We'll go and we'll see one by one the file structure. Then we'll go and we'll see the standalone components concept. After that, we'll go and we'll see that data binding and event handling concept. And after that, we'll go and we'll see the directives, then component relationship, how we can go and we can pass the value from parent to child and child to parent. Then we'll go and we'll see about the component lifecycle hook like ng on init, ng on destroy, all that lifecycle hook we are going to cover. Then we'll go and we'll see the pipes. Then we'll go and we'll see the custom pipe, then services. Then we'll go and we'll see the forms. And after forms, we'll go and we'll see the how we can go and we can create our own custom validators. Then we'll go and we'll see the route, how we can go and we can create the route cards. Then lazy loading. After that, we'll go and we'll see the observers and the RxJS concept and few of the operators from the RxJS we are going to cover. Then we'll see how we can go and we can do the HTTP calls, how get, put, post, patch, delete, all the HTTP first, how we can go and we can integrate into the our Angular application. We'll go and we'll see. Then we'll go and see the routing concept, like how we can go and you can navigate from one tab to another tab. And at that time, you have to go and you have to load that component URL. So that we'll go and we'll achieve the with the help of the routing. And then finally, we'll go and we'll see the signal concept. So let's go ahead. We start with the first, and that is our introduction. So let me go and open the notepad. And in introduction, we'll go and we'll see the what is Angular and the difference. Like currently in market, if you see, we have two version of Angular. One is the Angular JS, and the one is the Angular, and its version starts from two. Until in market, we have the Angular 20. And as we know, with the help of Angular or React, we are able to create the single page application. Single page application means it will not, the request will not go to the server every time whenever the user will go and request. At the first time only, it will go and it will download the bundles. Only the request will go to the server in the case if it is required the data. Otherwise, whenever I'm going to request for any of the pages, only the URL address bar will change and the content of the page. So our compiler will go and serve that content from the our bundle which is get downloaded. So we'll go and see the single page application difference as well, like how we used to create previously and how we are creating the single page application with the current technologies. And also we'll go and we'll see like with the help of Angular, we can go and we can create any type of application. If you want to go and create the web application, so with the help of HTML, CSS, either you can use the JavaScript, TypeScript, and Angular, and any of the UI library like Bootstrap, Angular Material, Prime, NG, all that we can use, and we can create the web application. Like suppose if you want to go and create the desktop application. So with the help of Angular and the Electron.js, we can go and we can create the desktop application as well. And same way we can go and we can create the mobile application with the help of Angular plus the Ionic. So over here we have to go and you have to use the combination and you can achieve all type of application. You can go and you can create with the our this Angular. So if someone is asked what is the Angular, so with the help of HTML, JavaScript, CSS, TypeScript, we can go and we can create the web-based application. And this Angular is developed by the Google. And Angular is written in TypeScript, and TypeScript is developed by the Microsoft. So two powerful companies are working on this Angular. So Angular itself is written in TypeScript. So people also prefer to write the business logic, which we are going to write in the TypeScript file with the help of the our Angular as. Now in market we have two version of Angular. So one is the your Angular JS and the other is the U Angular. So this Angular JS was introduced in 2010 and this Angular was introduced in 2016. And there was this is totally your TypeScript based. Sorry, it is totally your JavaScript and this Angular is totally on your TypeScript. So in this there was some drawback in this Angular JS, like it was not fully mobile supported. We don't have the unit testing file. So the team which has created this Angular, they thought to write the Angular from the scratch. So in year 2016, the same team which has created the Angular JS, they have started to write the Angular this one. And there is no single line of similarities between Angular and the Angular JS. They are totally different. And they have started with the version 2. And currently in market, we have the 20 versions. And if you see after every 6 months, they will go and they will introduce a new versions. Means twice in a year, they are going to introduce a new version. So they are working on the bugs of the previous version, whichever the like suppose if the 21 will come, so they will work on the previous version of 20. And they will come with some of the new features to increase the performance of the your application. And they have given over here to write your unit testing a separate file, which is our spec.ts file. So this will be the file in which you can go, whatever the like the logic you have implemented, you can go and you can, with the help of the dummy data, you can go and you can test this, whatever the logic you have implemented in the Angular. So now Angular has officially announced that they are not going to support this Angular JS. So there are lots of applications are still in market which you created on the Angular JS, but they will get migrated to the newer version of the Angular. So always, if you try to learn any of the technology, try to go with the latest version because after some time again you have to go and you have to have skills and you have to come to the latest one. So instead of starting with the old version, you should go and you should start with the new version. And as I told you, with the help of the Angular, we can go and we can create this single page application. And I will show you the demo as well in our upcoming classes. What actually how this single page application looks like. And if you want to go and have the deep learning into the Angular, so you can go to the official website of Angular, which is now they have changed from angular.io to angular.dev. And from here, you can go and you can learn because any YouTuber will go and will not created the video on the dev. So if you want to go and have more command on the Angular, so you can refer to official website because every technology is like an ocean. So if you want to master, you should go and you should follow the uh, official document of the any of the technologies. So this was about the introduction. In our next class, we'll go and we'll see how we can go and we can do the environment setups before starting to learn the Angular concepts. So that's about today. Thank you for joining.